as enshrined in the Constitution, paving the way for more progressive legislation and societal acceptance for transgender people in India. In a landmark decision, the Supreme Court of India addressed the pressing issue of legal aid accessibility in the case of National Legal Services Authority, the Union of India and others. This case unfolded within a broader narrative regarding the rights and dignity of marginalized groups. The vibrant discourse centered around the necessity of providing legal services to individuals unable to afford them, emphasizing that justice should not be a luxury reserved for the affluent. The ruling served as a clarion call for the state to act, mandating it to recognize the fundamental right to legal aid as an extension of the right to a fair trial. The court's judgment ingeniously highlighted the systemic barriers faced by disadvantaged communities, illuminating the stark realities of inequality ingrained within the legal framework. It decisively argued that the right to access legal aid is intrinsic to the right to equality before the law, thus echoing the constitutional provisions that guarantee justice. The court emphasized the responsibility of the state to establish foolproof mechanisms for providing legal assistance, ensuring that every citizen, regardless of their socioeconomic status, has an equal opportunity to access justice and defend their rights. Moreover, this ruling painted a vivid picture of the plight of the marginalized, particularly women, children, and other vulnerable groups. The narrative thrived on the recognition that without effective legal representation, the principles of justice remain hollow, disproportionately impacting those who are already disenfranchised. The Supreme Court's direction to the union and state governments was clear: to enact policies and deploy resources to enhance the legal aid framework significantly, hence fostering a more inclusive legal system. In a juxtaposition with international standards, the judgment resonated on a global scale, calling attention to similar challenges faced worldwide. It established a framework for ensuring legal representation, urging parliamentarians and policymakers to introspect and strive towards a more just and equitable society. As the implications of the ruling unfold, it stands as a testament to the judiciary's pivotal role in championing social justice, urging all stakeholders to collaborate in making legal aid universally accessible. Overall, the National Legal Services Authority v. Union of India decision remains a cornerstone for advocating justice reform, forever changing the narrative surrounding legal accessibility in India. Did you know that the National Legal Services Authority v. Union of India case was pivotal in recognizing the rights of transgender individuals in India, marking a significant step towards equality and justice? The case, which was heard in the Supreme Court of India in 2014, was a landmark judgment that not only recognized the rights of transgender individuals, but also paved the way for a more inclusive society. It's a case that has had a profound impact on the lives of countless individuals and has far-reaching implications for the LGBTQ+ community. One of the key reasons why this case is so significant is that it challenged the discriminatory laws and social attitudes that have long plagued India's transgender community. For decades, transgender individuals have faced discrimination, harassment, and violence simply because of their gender identity. This case sought to change that, and its outcome has been nothing short of revolutionary. The significance of this case cannot be overstated, and in this video we're going to delve into the details of the case, exploring its background, the key arguments presented, and the implications of the Supreme Court's ruling. The National Legal Services Authority, or NALSA, was established in 1987 with the aim of providing free legal services to marginalized communities, including women, children, and those from economically weaker backgrounds. However, despite its noble intentions, NALSA's mandate did not explicitly include transgender individuals, leaving them without recourse to legal protection. In the years leading up to the case, India's transgender community faced immense societal and legal hurdles. They were denied basic rights, including the right to education, employment, and healthcare, simply because of their gender identity. It was a bleak landscape and one that desperately needed to change. Against this backdrop, the NALSA case was filed in 2012, seeking to challenge the discriminatory laws and social attitudes that had long plagued India's transgender community. The petitioners, which included several transgender individuals and organizations, argued that the Constitution of India guaranteed equal rights and dignity to all citizens, regardless of their gender identity.